humble bike putt, as in shot putting a bike over a fence. Now that's not too bad. I have to do this when I come up here from Barrhead, up to back of Ferrinese Golf Course, up to the Kissing Tree, and then down to Glenburn Reservoir and back down beside Paisley Golf Course, Glenburn, back of Paisley, down to Paisley Canal. So up this little route here, I've got 5 fences that I have to... Now fair enough, I can open them. This one is openable, although when I say openable, it's... I mean, you're going to have trouble. Just watch yourself. Because these things are dangerous, you know, and the farmers never replace them. In fact, the farmers are a bloody menace, if you ask me. Not just in the imprisonment of animals, but, you know, in the imprisonment of the land as well, what they do to the land. Agriculture being one of the great falls of man, and one of the reasons why his world's in a bit of a state. Anyway, it's as clear as you'll get today during the year. It's February 14th, funnily enough, and this is your Valentine, the valley. And the fresh air. I mean, God bless the fresh air, this wind coming in all the time, and last night it was raining quite heavily, and the rain, the wind has cleared it. You can see the clouds just trafficking across the sky there beautifully, and there's like 100 shades of blue there, and it's absolutely wonderful. You know, there's nothing worse being stuck in a hollow hemmed in by hills on all sides where there is no wind that naturally ventilates the valley. And so here it's, you know, the wind is a blessing. There's the Sphinx, the snow-capped Sphinx in the distance. Wonderful Campsie bank, just sliding over there to the north of the Strand, and then the mountains beyond that. You know what luck Glaswegians have to live in such a wonderful valley. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I mean, that's all right for me, 5 fences and whatnot. The other day, Friday, I was up Mulgai, just off the West Highland Way. I was on the old Blaine Valley track bed, and I decided to cut up through a field, and lo and behold, at the end of the field, it was more of a bog, you know, and I was in no mood to turn back, you know, and I never turn back. And that's the whole point of being wild, is you never turn back. You never allow a sign to tell you what to do. And so I got to this fence. It was a 10-foot deer fence, you know. Now this fence is 5 foot maybe, so try double that, and you know, I managed to get it over just, and thankfully the horns on the you know, the bar ends on the bike hooked onto the mesh fence on the other side as I dropped it, and so it caught onto the fence instead of falling, and that kind of saved it from possibly a broken rear bracket or something like that, you know. And so it's really it's a workout, as I say. You come up into the hills, it's a wild workout. It really is, whether it's throwing with the old bike put over fences, or just the bike and hike itself, and the various land that you have to cross and trudge across. It's really wonderful, in fact. And it puts the gym to shame. It really does. You know, I've never done weights, and yet I could show you muscles that you could never get in a gym. Anyway, we're on and up with another 4 fences. God.